Welcome to the 1204. A lot of black women, they believe that Shira Seven's advice is good for women. They really believe that Shira Seven is giving women good advice. I believe Shira Seven's advice is actually quite dangerous. Don't get it twisted. Shira Seven's advice could be good, but it depends on the woman that is taking the advice. In order for Shiva Seven's advice to be good, the woman would have to be a very, very cold person, ice cold. She would have to have a prostitute's mentality. Because what a lot of you women fail to realize is this: Shiva Seven. Now, she practices what she preaches. She's been practicing what she has been preaching. We have seen the evidence. Because if Shiva Seven was giving this advice to women and she was at home with a guy who she is shacking up with, who has not married her, and this was a younger, very, very good looking man, then obviously we will say, listen, you're full of shit and you're not keeping it real because you're not even taking your own advice. But that is not the case. She is actually taking her own advice. And she was married to this man for 20 years before he kicked the bucket. Let me tell you guys something. Because Shiva Seven, this is all about finessing. This is finessing a man of the highest order. It's one thing to hustle a man out of a couple hundreds of dollars. It's one thing to get a man to pay for something expensive. And in return, you might give the guy a little sugar. But it's a whole different ballgame to keep that up for a long period of time. It's another thing to live with somebody. Shira was living with this man for 20 years. That is not easy. A lot of you women think that Shiva Seven's advice is golden. You think her advice is a one size fits all. I'm here to tell you it's not. Okay, let's have it. So you find a man that you're not attracted to because Shiva Seven encourages her followers to only go after men they are not attracted to. So you can be the prize, right? So he likes you, but you don't like him. So you go for a man you don't find attractive, but he finds you attractive. And he gets a house or whatever, you move in with him, he marries you, and you're going to say yes because you feel like once he signs on a dotted line, and that's you, you've won. But that's only the beginning because now you have to live with that man. Let me tell you something right now. It's very, very difficult to live with somebody. I'm not even talking about, I mean, like, forget romance for a second. Just think about when you guys were growing up with your siblings or your parents. People clash, people have their ways. Things can really piss you off that people do. Whether one leaves the toilet seat up, whether one leaves the toilet seat down, a dirty plate in the sink, or a dirty plate on the side. Somebody has not emptied out the plate properly before they pull it in the sink. And then you got all rice in the sink. That could piss people off, amongst other things. Now imagine living with somebody you don't actually find attractive, you don't actually like. Let me tell you something. The things that they do which you would find annoying, you are going to find it 10 times more annoying because you don't even like that person. You guys have to remember, you might want somebody to come in who you don't find attractive, who's going to marry you, who is going to take care of you financially. But have you guys stopped to ask yourself what that guy then wants in return? And are you going to be willing to give it to that guy? Well, yes. The answer to that is going to be yes. But what happens when he wants it more than you are willing to give it? Because remember, this is a man you are not even sexually attracted to. So just imagine somebody who you are not sexually attracted to is wanting to have sex with you all the time. That is going to piss you off. Those situations, a lot of time, they don't end well. Look at Shiva 7. She got online to tell the world her husband has passed away. And if I'm being honest, I have seen people show more emotion when they are talking about a pet that has died. I have seen more emotion over a dead goldfish. People show more emotion over running over a damn pigeon than what Shiva 7 showed on that 30-second video clip. Now, I'm not expecting her to be rolling on the floor and screaming dramatically like a Nigerian person. No, 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 I don't expect that. But this is a man that she has had 2 children with. She's been she has been living with for 20 years. Married to for 20 years, she has got 2 children. I need to see more emotion than that. At least Erica Kirk, at least she turned on the waterworks, the dramatics. Shiva Seven sat there talking about, I'm a widow now. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The father of your children is dead, and you're coming out with sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, because it's obvious she never liked that man. She didn't like him. She wasn't attracted to him. Shiva Seven has a prostitute's mentality, and she's cold. This is a very cold woman. Unless you guys are cold like that, her advice is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the faint-hearted. Some of you people have been in situations where you are very much sexually attracted to a man. You have been in situations where you have received butterflies in the stomach. So you know how to be in love feels. And because that situation did not end with wedding bells, you now think that actually that was the wrong way. What Shiva is telling you is the right way. And you guys will go there, but you guys will be disappointed. Because you guys have taken a bite of that apple. You guys have felt the butterfly. You know what it feels like. And you're going to be with some dude that you don't even find attractive? Let me tell you this right now. He's snoring. If he's a snorer and you're not attracted to him, that is going to be heightened. Your frustrations of him snoring is going to be heightened because you're not attracted to him. If he's got any habits, the day you hear him, let me tell you something. The day you hear that man fart, you are going to feel so disgusted. You people have not thought this thing through. And Shiva Seven was saying, she's a widow, she's not gonna get married again. Why would she get married again? Do you know what? I'm gonna make a separate video about that actually. I'll make a separate video about that. But honestly speaking, a lot of you women have not thought this thing through. You guys are just thinking about the money. This is not Pretty Woman. Sugar daddies do not look like Richard Gere, unfortunately. These guys are not going to look like Richard Blackwood. I mean, you guys don't even know what you're getting yourself into. And do not be fooled. Once the guy realizes that you're not into him, that is going to cause a lot of problems in the household. There's only so long you can give somebody starfish sex. You can't give him starfish sex forever. And when he tries to kiss you, you're just going to open your lips, but your teeth are going to be glued shut, right? and you're just gonna give him your teeth to be licking. He'll be licking your teeth like a horse, isn't it? When he asks you for sex, you're gonna say, "Not today. You got a headache," and then he's gonna give you paracetamol or ibuprofen. Daddy wants sugar. You people are sugarless sugar babies. It doesn't work like that. Daddy has been kind to you. Daddy has taken you shopping. Daddy has held up his side of the deal. So now you have to give daddy sugar. I don't think any of you chicks have actually thought this thing through. You haven't thought it through. Shiva can do it because Shiva is a different kind of chick from you people. She's a cold woman. And judging by the comments in the comment section, how you guys are talking about, oh, James has passed away. Oh, mom, let me offer my prayers. Oh, yes, my deep condolences to James. I've got to go. I'll make a part two to this. Peace.